Hey guys, and welcome to a new series on the channel, my EU Reboot progression series. The series will be all solo progression on my main, but I have taken a boss carry here and there on my link mules, such as Czak, to get a little help with potential accessory drops. At the end of the day, I just want to have fun. I chose EU Reboot for this new series because my old KMS progression series got axed. If you don't follow Kobe or Steve, you really should. Naver accounts, which were a way for overseas players to play KMS legitimately, were no longer going to be supported by the game, and because I am not Korean, I couldn't transfer my data to a proper KMS account and lost it all. With the compensation Nexon has given out recently, I decided to take advantage of it and start a new character on a completely different server. I chose Reboot over Reg server because I believe that it will be a lot easier to progress, especially early on, despite what others might think, and because I don't really care to play the market as a free-to-play and Reg server. My current ultimate goal will be the same as the KMS series, and that is to solo up to normal Lotus and Damien. With the revamped Maple guide, it is a lot easier to see general progression on a character, and it is a good indicator to see what you can and can't do. I do want to note that I have spent money on EU Reboot so far in terms of cosmetics. I did a lot of style boxes for my current look and pulled for perm pets, so I do have a level of MVP. I'm actually MVP red at the moment because of Marvel. I started with Aron Link because Mercedes suck at the very start with nothing else, and I was tired of playing Kana. Kana isn't a bad choice for a first character, I just didn't want to do it personally. Aron is very strong early on, and in general, without much help, and its link for combo orbs will prove to be very nice for the coming characters. In regards to the maps I went to, in Reboot, you have to be pretty close to the monster level, or else you will do too much reduced damage, and that will slow down training tremendously. I started with red golems because it's a pretty nice staple area early on with a decently small map for first job users to clear consistently. I moved over to Savage Terminal afterwards once I got into the 20s, because golems are getting too slow at that point, and Savage Terminal offers better EXP overall, especially when you transition into second job. I usually stay here until about 48 to 50, and then move on to Wild Boars. Wild Boars is a nice big map, and when you're grinding without Kishin or totems, big maps are better so you're not waiting for mobs to respawn. Shortly after, I head to Mummy Dogs for some better EXP. Usually, after hitting third job, I head over to Drake's and Sleepywood. This is another great staple map to grind at because it has a portal you can go through to take you back to the top for an easy rotation. Stairway to the Sky 1 is a good map to grind at, and honestly, I went here a lot later than I should have. Coming here at around level 70 is solid and might offer better EXP than Drake's. After that, I went to Desert of Serenity, flat map with decent spawn. After that was Sadie's, and this was a hidden gem I was introduced to while playing KMS. A lot of players grind here in KMS, and without Kishin and Totem, it is a great map. Super wide, and most of the mobs are on the bottom plat. There is a second plat in the middle of the room, and most classes should be able to hit that, and with Kishin and Totem, it makes the map even better. Once I hit level 100 and got 4th job, I go to Zakum. I try my best to have a rune while going into Zakum because the arms give a lot of EXP, and you want to get the most out of Zakum as possible. After Zakum, I head over to Skynest 2 to Blood Harps because it is a nice low Star Force map to grind at, and Star Force maps give a lot more EXP than normal maps. Then I do Monster Park for some easy EXP and coins for potions that I'll be using in the future. I went to Black Taurus for a little bit, then realized that farming Pianist is actually a decent source of EXP to 120, and a little after. On a super popular server, farming Pianist is probably impossible, but during the time of day I'm on EU Reboot, there are a few of them popping up. To be honest, I could just have stayed at Black Taurus until 120, and it's probably what I'll be doing moving forward. Let's hop on EU Reboot real quick. Gonna hop on my main. Poggers. Yeah, my agent's Poggers. I chose Dawn Warrior as a main character because of the 3 things I look for in a class: self-bind, 100% stance, and good utility. Dawn Warrior has a double iframe as a 5th job skill, and a debuff it can apply to mobs and bosses for more damage. The ping doesn't bother me too much playing from NA, so it's not a bad class to pick up. I also made an archer and a pirate class currently, so choosing something different was a good choice. In terms of progression, I plan to just do my daily and weekly bosses for Meso alongside MapleStory and Ursus. I will not be making a Kana farmer, nor do I care about Kana farming. I will make Meso gear on my Dawn Warrior and grind and progress with my main. So what can you look forward to with this series? Well, I guess a general guide of what to do if you're planning to start on playing Reboot as well. There might be some things that I will be doing that don't really make sense in terms of general progression, but again, it's just how I want to play the game. You don't have to follow what I do step for step, but I feel like people like seeing these kind of videos on YouTube, and I'm happy to finally be doing something like this on my channel. If you would like to see me progress on stream, or come just chill in general, doing other things, I stream daily on twitch.tv/MisusingTV from 10 PM to 6 AM Eastern Time. Also, big shout out to my friend Justin, also known as Detravance, for helping edit this series. He might be streaming the editing process in the future, so be sure to follow his channel, twitch.tv/Detravance, if you want a sneak peek at future episodes. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and leave a comment down below. Special thanks to Rooney, Brandon Lee, Desi Games, Eric Guritti, Chaos, Not Chaos, Balloon, Chaos Again, and Chaos One Last Time, Prime Gaming, and Jeremy Crow for being members and supporting the channel. If you would like to get a shout out, click the join button down below or check out the link in the description. That's going to be it from me for now, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series, and I will see you all in the next video.